one and only musical icon, Mr. Jay Martins.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Jay Martins, and of course, you're watching Golden Icons. So keep watching and be good, be nice. God bless you.
Plenty desire, he dey let my fire, and I know that I am for you, save my sissy, oh baby, make you give me your fine love, your sweet love, baby, make you give me your fine love, your sweet love,
Now, the media tried to paint a negative image. I guess they tried to brew some form of a dispute between you and your friends P Square. So when you, but of course that's not true. You guys are still, family. That's what you call them. They're family to you. So what would you say for a situation like, the Mo Hit split between the Bunch and Don Jazzy? What do you think about that situation?
Well, I don't really think I'm in the best position to determine the fate of another family. Let me take for example.
Mm-hmm.
If there are two couples,
Yeah.
there's a husband and wife,
Mm-hmm.
kids. I don't really think this couple's got any business to interfere, even if it's not the couple, an outsider, to interfere when this husband and wife and the kids are having issues.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, whether they reconcile or they go their separate ways, you will be the one that would suffer it. So,
Well, how did you feel?
When the media tried to paint me P Square bad, well, I didn't know how true that is. There was never beef, there can never be beef, and there will not be beef. In the case of Mo Hit, I was not there.
Yeah.
Both
Well, how did you feel when you?
Both of them are great guys. They've done enough for the Nigerian music industry and African music industry. The Band, the Jazzy,
Yeah.
they've pretty much done well for African music. So they are great guys. If they wake up and decide to, they are men.
Right.
One is not female, one is not male. So we would say, okay, probably two of them will end up getting married.
Yeah.
They need to have a family someday, sometime.
Right.
So if they decide, it's time for us to have family in our own ways, that's their decision.
Right.
It's not my decision. The only thing I owe them is the support I've been giving them from the beginning, which is what I still do. It's not reducing any of my support for each and every one of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like there's a hole, there's a big hole with that as far as the industry is concerned. But you know what? You see up and coming artists, like I said, such as Wizkid and Davido and May D. They're just coming up with all these great hits. And, it gives us some form of an assurance that, things are still moving on. More hits are going to keep coming. But, for these guys, what are your biggest fear with them? Do you feel like you have some form of a competition?
Well, I don't know about any other artists. For me, I never got to where I am now by the grace of God in any form of competition. So I don't think I have anyone fooling me. If you think you're competing with me, that's your problem. That's never my problem, and it's never going to be my problem. So if anyone think, I got a problem with you, that's his or her problem. And if you're talking about the three names I've called, Davido, Wizkid, May D, they've done very well for themselves. And you also have to understand those three guys have also paid their dues too. They didn't just sprinkle. They've been in the music industry. Like May D, I remember May D has been through this to that. He's a proper warrior boy, basically. He's been trying to do music. There's nothing he's not been through. He's worked with this, served this person, served that person. But then, like God always have it, he always bring across the kind of people you need. Now it's left for you to take advantage of that, or not even to recognize the fact that this is why these people are here. The same goes for Wizkid. Today everyone's saying Wizkid. But I also remember back in the days Wizkid used to clean up back his house in Lagos.
Wow.
He used to wash back his clothes. I don't know about now, of course, status have changed.
Of course.
That doesn't mean he has to be arrogant or proud. I don't think he is. I don't know because I don't live with them. But I see three of them as cool-headed, great guys in the Nigerian music industry, and they are mostly welcome. But again, I will also say time will tell too.
Right.
Because it's one thing to have good hits
Yeah.
the first time.
Yeah.
It's also another thing to keep having the hits after the years down the line.
Right. I overheard you. Next week, I guess, or in the coming weeks, you're going to be performing at Nelson Mandela's birthday. So, I mean, I guess you've been exposed to different forms of audiences across the world. You've seen so much. What would you say is your most memorable moment that you've had so far in your career?
For me, basically, how do I put this now? Do you know what it's like when you walk through a community where you don't even understand the language, you don't hear what they say, you don't even eat the same kind of food or anything, they don't even speak English in most cases, but then they sing your song word to word, they love what you do, they respect you, they're your diehard fans, they follow you. If they hear you got a record out, they go all out in search of that. They love it, they appreciate that. So, it's such an honor for me to be performing for Nelson Mandela's birthday. He's one man I've always wanted to meet all my life because of his great wealth of knowledge, the things he's been through. It's not just for Africa. It's not just for South Africa, it's for all Africans. And I believe those experiences should be explored, you know. We need to learn from it and, you know, take what we need to take from them, add to our lives, we younger people. Because I don't know how many more years he has to be here.
That's true.
But if he's gone now, what do we say we have? Well, most of us will be thinking, okay, oh, there's a Mandela museum, you can go to, but that's, you know. So it's an honor for me to be the only artist coming from Nigeria so far, as long as I know. Maybe there are some other artists from Nigeria, but I don't know. For now, I know we're the only ones performing from Nigeria. They have some other artists from other African countries as well, so it's such a privilege for me. It's an honor for me, and I look forward to that. I believe also one of the reasons why you see these things happening is because of the kind of record and music I play, what I make is cross over African music. I love African music, and also being an African artist, I have to find a way to crossbreed the music. So it can pass in every continent in Africa. And that's what has brought about me doing what I know, little of our best to do, and then God helping me. That's it.
I just want to say I enjoyed chatting with you today. You are so respected, and I can see why. You have, there's something about you. It's just, you make somebody feel just like we're good, we're chilling. And I'm happy I got the chance to meet you.
But we're supposed to be good. We're not supposed to be angry. I'm buying them. Of course, as you can see, she's one of the most. She doesn't have to be Erykah Badu or Beyonce, Rihanna, but most important thing is that she's good at what she does. She's professional.
Aww.
She might not have gone to school for it, but it's not about what I think. You know, you want to say something and say, oh, I think this is, I believe she's doing well. And she's also learning. Keep updating on that. So I should say it's a privilege for me to be interviewed on your program.
Thank you, Mr. J. Martins, for that. That was so sweet of you.
Thank you, Miss Emma.
And of course, you know, your music, you always have some message behind it. And it's not just feel good. You can also dance to it, but at the back of your mind, you're passing on a message. What is your ultimate message for your fans out there?
Like I've always said, the more you expect the world to get better, the more it depreciates.
That's true.
It all brings us down to the line that of course these are the last days, it's the end time. If you're a Christian, we all heard a lot of these things when we're growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no more hearing about it. We are living in the end times and all. So one thing I love to do, I've also learned from great musicians of the past. Yeah, you can listen to great songs. You know, so like James Brown and all that. And Reverend Al Green, he's the Reverend now. I love him so much. Al Green and a whole lot of people. For me, production-wise, Timbaland is my mentor. Production-wise, you know, for them. One of the things is we have to do as much as we can. And as much as you're in the club, popping out the champagne, or having a birthday party, wedding, naming ceremony, you're driving through work, you're relaxing, whatever you do, we just have to understand there's more to life. If you feel so many things are not going the way you want it to be, trust in God and give it a little more time. It will definitely materialize. That's what I believe. And that's why I don't just want you to dance to the music because the beat is jumping and you know once you're in the club you just have to dance to it. But I always try to leave you with something to think about. And when you say the cool tempo song, just the word cool tempo tells you the whole meaning of the song. It's all about no matter what it is you go through, you're passing through, you're seeing whether friends backstab you, betrayed you, all that. You just have to cool your mind down. Talk about your good time, the Juba song, the good, the bad. There are a lot of great songs if you start counting them.
Yeah.
The Eva, they just try to bring people in the know. So it's not just about dancing to the music.
That's right.
It's all about what's a takeaway home for me and this music. And that thing you take away is something that goes with you when you lay down on your bed to sleep. It keeps playing in your mind. You remember it? Sometimes it helps you in making decisions. Sometimes it helps you also calm your nerves down.
Thank you for sharing your time and your talent with us today. Thank you for the words.
Thank you, Emma. Thank you to everyone, Mr. Body and his family. And everyone, of course. Take You Down Family Records. Thank you, Now Music. Thank you. Emma what?
Emma Emerson.
Emma Emerson. Thank
You're gonna
you.
start asking questions?
Thank you, Amarachi. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Wherever you are watching from, you're from Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Liberia, Kenya, African countries, Asian, Indian, white, red, Caucasian. Whichever breed you're from, most important thing is that we're all human beings.
That's right.
We're all created by the same God. So live your life right, be the best you can be. These are the last days. If you will agree with me, always think about eternity as much as you can. And be the best you can.
Mr. J. Martins, once again, ladies and gentlemen, for more information on this interview, you can log on to www.goldenicons.com. And once again, don't forget, October 20th, 2012, the Guillermo Awards. And for more information on that, you can log on to www.goldenicons.com. Once again, Mr. J. Martins, everybody. And your girl, Emma Emerson. Thank you. Have a nice one.
Keep watching our program. In fact, why did you speak to many people? Say, if I don't watch the program, whoa, don't mind me. Love you guys. Thank you. Clap forever.
Stop.
This is Golden Icon. This is where we highlight the
these up, international icons, a multimedia brand.